Hello. um, I, I am at a bit of a loss to explain this one in that I saved the game and I left the game and I came back and it says that I have lost the game to Artur Gasparov. Um, I don't know what that means. That means he's ticked all of the boxes before I have. Is that what that means? Score. Let's have a look. It doesn't give me that. It doesn't give me that comparison against Artur Gasparov. So I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure what that means, to be honest. I'm a little bit stumped, I'll have to say. Um, so I lost the game to Artur Gasparov. That's this guy over here. I think because why? Let's have a look. Is anything in diplomacy? It says quest book, newspaper, expeditions, influence, island info, island shares. No, what's this? The various things that are happening. Um, how would I know that? Where would that information lie that told me why? Is it in diplomacy? Not really. Not really, not really, not really. How could he possibly have beat me? He hasn't built a monument. He hasn't built one here. Uh-huh. And he hasn't built one here. So I'm not wholly sure I even know what that means. Is there one over here? I doubt it. So how could I have lost to him? What's that about? Frankly, I'm a little bit confused by that whole thing. It says that I have lost the game to him, but it hasn't explained how that has occurred. And I don't see how. What's his... Because I would need to... Let's see. It doesn't... is it... No, that's where I am. Is there any way to...
I'm experimenting with modular templates.
It sounds awesome. Yeah, so... I was looking at... what was I looking at? Share info. Island shares. So island shares. What does this tell me? It tells me that he's got engineers, artisans. He doesn't have investors. So, who is he? Let's have a look. Arter. He has engineers, He has nothing there. He can't have won the game. How could he have won the game? He doesn't have investors. What are you talking about? So yeah, I'm confused about that. I'm very confused about that. Because I don't really know what that means. I don't really have a clue what that means or what any of that has to do with anything saying that I've lost the game. To a guy who clearly hasn't even got investors, and we've set the conditions. I don't know if I can check. Can I check the... This is the game. I don't think it's gonna tell me... Yeah, I don't think so. This is just how to play the game. The interface doesn't tell me. The score has this. But doesn't have any further information. And yeah, so I find that to be very confusing. So if anyone knows what that's about, let me know, because I'm not really sure how I would have lost the game to Artur Gasparov. Um, because I don't feel, pardon me, I don't feel like he's met all the conditions of victory, to be honest. So I don't really know what that's about. I've got, yeah, sorry, don't know what that's about. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna ignore that because I don't quite know what that's about. And I'm gonna carry through the game until I get to the victory conditions that you and I talked about in terms of population, income, cash in the bank, at least one monument, etc., etc., etc. And we're just going to ignore that thing for now because I don't really.
Aye.
Are you waiting on something? You paused. I don't really understand what that was about. So there you go. So what I'm currently doing is, ooh, somebody missing something, is trying to keep these all working, um, so that so that we don't go bankrupt, and so that I can get some money in the bank. I mean, money in the bank.
Stations.
Who is trading schnapps, my young man? I think it was you. I think you just traded some schnapps, didn't you? You did. You may need to trade more. How much have they got? 102. Let's have a look at this trade route. Alright.
Ready for assignment.
Are you going to pick it up now? Are you going to pick up 15? Are they full? They are. No, you're only taking 10. Okay, so if they're full of hops, solves that one temporarily. So yeah, there we go. Right, I think we're all good. I think we're all good. I think we're all good. Carry on. Right. Well, ignoring Gasparov's weirdness, we have 149 beer here. We have 149 beer here. We have defenses on both islands, which are pretty good. These are the big cannons, which is great. And we have 3 gunboats. And oh, this is it. This is it. I have my flagship, which is, I think, what I'm going to use to send over to the New World. So here we go. Let's upgrade some people, shall we? Into the next level.
A new milestone.
Dun, 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 dun. And these people are going to come with some desperate needs. So, what are the needs that these people are going to come with immediately that are going to be a pain in my butt?
All I ever desired was a place to live.
Canned food. And then there'll be sewing machines, which is iron and wood, furs, nothing to worry about.
Bury my desk.
And here we go. Let's get this guy underway first.
I'll captain for ye till blood boil or freeze in my veins.
Well, we probably won't need that, but thank you. So we're gonna send the accent 56%. Oh my god.
Someone once told me they didn't like my work. I threw myself in a nettle patch.
Thanks. Hunting. A hunting we will go. A hunting we will go. That's naval power. What's hunting? A hunting we will go. Hunting is coal. That's a bit weird, but okay. Let's give you 5 coal. 5 coal. There you go. Crafting. What's crafting? Extra rations. Hunting. More hunting. Crafting. Wool. We can certainly give you wool. We don't probably need a lot of wool. And we'll probably need rations, which is, I think we said potatoes, no? What have we got? Pigs? Pigs are rations. The morale's not super, but we're ready to go. So I don't think we've got anybody we can send with, no, so let's just go. Right. Let's see. Now, according to my figures, the New World should be in that direction. So let's see, where does this guy go to exit? That is exactly where he's going. He's got to go right past a pirate ship to do it. Yeah, so we're going to leave from this side of the map. Right, okay, fine, away you go. No, not this one, because we were looking at what do we need? What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? And we were saying that he's going to need canned goods first off. And then they'll need things like, they need glass windows, and all kinds of stuff. So that means getting on with the peppers. I obviously had to go out here with all this stuff. You can see we're pretty much full though at the minute. That may or may not change in the future. I wanted to kind of save that for a port. So I think what we'll do is we'll start with the peppers up here because we seem to have absolutely plenty of everything else. So we should be able to have peppers with this lot. Oh, we're still going. Oh, more pirates again? Local militia seizes a dozen members of your expedition taken to a fortress. When a hefty sum is demanded, the militia's intentions become all too plain. Pay the outrageous fine, try to break them out. Is somewhat prepared. Let's
Prime and powder.
see. There you go, 3. I'm happy with that because I'm worried that oh, I see. Another fine. How much have we got? We've still got enough. Yeah, because I'm worried that if we tried firing, they'd kill our
Just
people.
said fair enough.
There we go. Right, they're still going. What was it doing? Moving the coal, getting the coal. We've got a coal mine underway there. I think that's our only one. Let's think. There's only one listed on the island, so that must be it. What are we waiting on for this one? It's money. Yeah, so we need some money. So I need to wait. It's all about money now. So what I will do is I will call you back when we get a new world and or when we get enough money. See you soon. Well, here we are. We are in the new world. There's a tiny little island there.
Flagship at your service.
Let's see. This looks big. Ooh, this looks big. That's this truck over here. I don't want to go.
Plotted.
These fabled lands exist after all.
Another quest. Thank you. Another expedition. Sorry, expedition. Yeah. Look. I just need to go back to the old world quick because I'm just trying to sort out this delivery thing here, and I don't want to end up messing it up because it's worth a bit of money to me. Right, back to the new world. Cruzamita. Oh, I've been there before. Corn, cotton, sugarcane, plantains, coca, clay, and gold. That looks pretty good, honestly. We can't do anything about it till we get some
Attention
extra
to the
stuff
Admiral.
over here. But that's fine. It looks like a good place to start. Bit of an interesting shape. A lot of the islands in the New World are, but it seems to be a good place to start. So what I need to do is I need to go back to. I think it's fine. I don't think that the computer AI will try and settle the island while you're sitting next to it at a beach with that, you know, together. So we need 10 wood and 8 iron. So I need to go back. Where's my frigate? The frigate? Is it stuck? What is it doing? This is travel time 5 minutes and 11, but it's only showing here. Normally they show across here somewhere. It says it's... Oh, blimey. Really? What was its problem? That was a bit weird. Right, so it hasn't... 5 minutes. Struth among us. Right, okay, never mind. Carry on. I'll call you back when we get to where we're going to, shall I? Oh, see you soon. Right, so here we are. And I was just thinking, these expeditions, right? We've got one going, which didn't go so well, as you saw there. But they don't actually cost us anything. I mean, we get a ship, and we slap some goods on it, and we do these things, and at the end of it we come out with something or we don't. So I really neglected them during my first playthrough. Didn't really do any of them, actually. But I think this time what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to do that, because one of the things that I intend to try and get this time around is maybe try and get things like the museum with the museum collections and the zoo with the zoo collections and things like that, and try and make that like slightly bigger thing than I previously did. So anyway, here we are. So where are we? Well, we have the artisans, and they seem to be mostly pretty happy. We've managed to balance out all of the current needs so far. We haven't got around to these things yet, and we won't until we can get cotton from the new world. But we do have canned goods on the way, and we do have a sewing machine factory over here, which is producing sewing machines and everything else. So everything seems to be underway to keep them more or less happy. If this is
No
full,
space left here.
then we can pause it for a time
Time for
being.
nap in the hay.
Although we will have to start these again a bit later, because it will come up. It's just a case of managing them, which is fine. I'm doing a little bit of a tighter management job this time round than I did the last time round, when we failed. So this is Remedi, and Remedi is doing fine. Thank you very much. I don't honestly really want to progress too much further. Actually, no, this one is fine. I do want to progress too much further. What I want to do eventually is build this out. We have our oil over here, of course, which we'll eventually have to move some stuff around, but we've got another little beach over there, and we might have to just buy fish in. I don't know. We'll see how we go. But eventually I'm going to need to get one of these and get rid of one of these at least, and get an oil pier in, and we can oil that up, and then we can move stuff around and everything. But I do want to develop out here eventually, and that will be the goal for this island. Currently running along quite fine. Thank you very much. I haven't built any new boats in a while, but I should probably build a frigate because they are awfully handy. I seem to be short of workers. That is because I promoted some. Are they short of something? Let's have a look. What's the supply situation like? No, everything's good. Okay, so that's just a numbers balancer. Right, here we are, Hambarenga. Also doing good. Everything is doing fine. We have a secondary port out here, should anybody wish to accommodate it. We have our sand extraction, and we have room for another port out here, which will eventually build, so we can have access along this side, which will provide a little bit more trade opportunity, obviously. We also have a sewing machine factory over here producing sewing machines, which is jolly good. We're just waiting on this theatre coming through. We need a bit more glass and various bits and pieces. Down here we do have the cannery producing canned goods, which means that this lot are essentially mostly happy. They have their needs met. We just need to get this theatre built for them, which, as I say, is currently we're waiting on some windows and some timber. Everything else is doing fine, I think. If I have a look at a supply chain somewhere, snaps we're getting in, timber's up and down obviously because we only build it when we need it. Clothes are good, clay and bricks is imported, pigs are good, sausage is good, bread is imported, it's going up. Iron and everything is good. Soap, we were not making a lot of it. This rendering stuff is still not coming through. Pretty sure I'm making it. And making soap. Beer is fine. Windows is fine. Meat is fine. That's fine. We've now obviously got all of our cannery stuff fine. We actually have some rum here, which is great. What's happening with the soap situation? Do we not have our renderers? Yeah, we do have our renderers. We have renderers there. Renderers there. I guess we're just keeping up with demand for soap right now, but it is on the way, so everything is hunky-dory. So the point of doing all of that and balancing all of that out was so that we can now go to the new world. We've fulfilled all of the conditions that we needed to fulfill, and we want to have a look at this island of ours, which is we're over here, and build because frankly we need to build clay for bricks. I think we've got some timber. We've got our
Flagship ready for orders.
flagship here holding station just in case. What is this? We have some gold, obviously. We have some more gold. I think that's all you have. Gold, lots of gold. Give me gold, lots of gold under starry skies above. And we need to get underway. So we're going to do that. So I'm going to let you stay on for a little time lapse while I get this sorted, and then I'll jump you in at the end because that'll be the end of this episode, and I'll move on to the next one. But let me get onto that, and I'll do that right now.
I suppose expansion is always good.
I prefer interior design.
I am the eagle who swoops.
Right, well, there we are. So, I have managed to secure a second island in the New World, which puts poor old Bente Jorgensen down on the rest of us. But, you know, there you go. We're behind Arthur. Is it? No, Carl von Malching seems to have an awful lot of stuff. So there you are. So we're ready to kick into another one. So we can have two. And what resources does it have? It's got tobacco leaf, which the other one doesn't have, and it does have oil. It's got 9 oils. So it's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass to settle because of the shape of it and everything else. But with those oil reserves and things, this will be a good island. And we've got this island well underway in terms of starting, which is working us towards things like cotton and also rum. And the cotton will get us for coats. We are underway here with some resources. 11 bolts of cloth. We've only got 7 rums. So we're going to have to get on top of that a little bit more. And there's a few bits and pieces. But it's a good start. It's a good start. It's a good start. They need ponchos and various other bits and pieces, but they're started. We're underway. I've got my ship keeping guard, and I've got a gunboat on the way over, and I have actually this, which is our frigate with gunboat escort that I can bring over here, because I might have to do some trading in the region, and a good frigate and a good gunboat will help sort that out. So that's the new world underway, I feel, and quite soundly. So back in the old world, well, you see that I had a few problems, which hopefully will still make it onto the time lapse, which is people started getting sick. So I had to get a hospital built here and a hospital built on the other island. Still trying to get this built. We're really, really slow on windows over here for some reason.
The finishing
That's the
touches.
sewing machine factory. The windows are over here. No, that's the cannery. Where is the windows? Where are we making windows, actually, come to think of it? Is it one of these? Is it this? The window makers. Yeah, the window makers here is pretty tardy. How much does another window makers cost us? Costs us 100 people and 200 cost. And it might be worth it because they are quite tardy. So I will chuck them in there. We do seem to be doing okay cost-wise, but they are quite tardy. Because it took ages to get that ready, and I need to get this theater built so we can get these people
Mine is a life
finally
half
ticked
lived.
off with their happiness, and they can stop complaining to me about stuff and the life universe and everything. So there we are, and you probably have seen that I've been dropping in every now and again and balancing things, just checking my needs are met, checking where we are with things, tweaking things, turning things on, switching things off, adding a few bits and pieces here and there. So yeah, keeping a constant eye on management, absolutely, and trade, because we ran out of coal over here, and we can pull coal from the other island to help keep our steel ambitions. It's good that we have some trade vessels over here. I think
We
this
assist
is
however we may.
our schooner, which would probably need to offload that person, whomever that is.
Schooner reporting.
Who is that? The dredger. Affects the sand mine and the saltpeter works, do they? Okay, well, let's get rid of them. And you can wait there.
Coordinates plotted.
I can always send you for other things if I need to. So yeah, so that's it. Blimey, I don't know what that story is with Artur and defeat, because like I said, I'm prepared to accept being defeated by Artur, but where's his monument? Am I missing something? Is this his monument?
Nothing is unbuildable.
This is a bank. I mean, he's well ahead of me, engineers, but he hasn't got any investors or anything yet. So part of the deal was investors, and this is another bank. So I don't know what that defeat warning was, because I don't know, didn't make any sense to me. I don't know what it was about. Maybe it was a glitch or a problem or something. I don't know, but I don't see how he's fulfilled the conditions that I set as part of the game, and I don't know if there's any way to. I think we went through this before. I don't think there's a way to check on the conditions in the game once you've started the game, which is a bit of a shame. It's a bit of a failing on Ubisoft's part there, I would say, because you should be able to pull them up and see where you are with them. You know, are you 20%, 50%, whatever the story is. Nothing out here. So I don't know what that whole Archer beat me thing is. And I'm not really doing it to beat the computer, because in these things it's almost impossible to beat the computer, to be honest, because they're managing a million things all at the same time, and you're one person that can only manage one thing at one time. So I don't think it's actually a fair contest. It's like chess, you know. Computers will always beat us at chess. No matter what we try and do, the computers are better. So there you go. Anyway, time for me to stop blathering, and I will get this out to you. And I will carry on. I will carry on with the new world, with my new island, and I'll carry on once I've got the new world trade flowing. So I've got fur coats being made, and I've got rum coming in, I've got things like that. I'll be in a better position to move on to the next level of development on these islands. So until then, I'll see you soon. Do drop us a like, do subscribe to the channel. It does help me immensely on my goal, which is 200 subscribers, hopefully before the end of the year, if that's even remotely possible. And yeah, click the bell notification so you get notified when another one of these videos comes out. And I'll see you all again real soon. Ta-ta for now.
PlayStation